today we did a bit of an expansion on the last video that I just uploaded to you today. I'm so sorry for the delay. It's actually okay though, because we're coming into his surgery recovery period, so it'll be actually a really good time to focus on these really minute, fine-tuned exercises, because he's not going to be able to do a lot of his usual rambunctious playing. We can focus on these precision exercises to keep his brain working and help wear him out a little bit. And you actually see that right now he's really calm. That's because we're really working his brain and making him stop to actually think about what he's being rewarded for and when he's being rewarded and where he's being rewarded. So we have our new heel target or loose leash target, which is on our left hip here, and we're using this cupped hand, kind of this loosely curled fist against our left hip. That's where you're going to be targeting, and then you're going to deliver the reward, sweet boy, slightly behind your left hip against your back thigh here. That's going to put his nose behind you, and you're going to see that he starts to pivot a little more readily, both left and right, and also keeps a tighter pivot against your hip as we continue to reinforce directly behind us. So let me show you how this works. If he's still alive. Are you dead? Did we kill you with all the warning? All the warning that you did? Okay. I am going to go ahead and preload and lure for this first one. You can see he perks up. Let's go. I'm waiting for a target. Yep. And then I'm going to deliver slightly behind. He's going to push into your hand, and that's okay. You don't want to let that push your hand forward, though. You want to push back so that the delivery happens right behind your hip. Okay, let me show you one more time. Yep. And right there, I actually didn't have a treat preloaded. I just marked for his targeting of my hand, and hopefully the camera is able to capture that I'm delivering it right behind my thigh here, okay? Now let me show you how this works for pivoting. We were just doing it, yep, and then stopping to reward. Now we're going to introduce it. Let's go. Yep. Yep, there we go. So that's not quite what I was looking for. I'm going to go ahead and deliver here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and preload again, because this is still, we just introduced this extra step today. Let's go. Yep. Yep. There it is. So that's what I want. I want to see his back feet pivot so that he continues to be parallel to where I am. I don't want to see him move his front end to get out of my way when I'm turning left. So the way that I make that happen here is, let's get him down. Down. That's nice. Easiest way to put this together is by using obedience to kind of create a clean slate for starting, because what can happen if you're just trying to get reps in of this exercise over and over and over again is that you can start to accidentally capture bad habits. Like maybe he chooses to take the treat from you, from behind you, and then creates a nice big arc on the leash around you before resetting himself and practicing again. So in order to prevent those bad habits from kind of insinuating themselves into the exercise, it's great to help to start him in a sit or a down. One of those. One of those. Yeah, good boy. Before initiating this exercise. So we're going to say, let's go. Show him the hand. Yep. Yep. That was better. Good job. And I'm still going to try and deliver behind me. He was pushing really hard with his nose there, so you just want to push back to keep him behind you. Down. Down. One more time for mom. Sit. Down. Thank you, sir. So one more time. I'm going to go ahead and preload, because again, this is brand new. You don't have to have a lure ready all the time. Let's go. Yep. Yep. There it is. That's what I want. Good. Oh, and I'm delivering in the wrong place. There we go. Delivering right behind. Okay? There it is. Sit. 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 Okay, sit. There's just so much happening, Miss Laura. We're in a quiet room. Nothing else going on, but I still have to sniff you. So, step by step, here I'm going to break it down verbally for you. Listen to what I'm telling you here, and then rewind to watch what I'm doing, okay? So, you start him in a down, wherever. You turn so that your back is to him. And then you can either preload with treats, or you can have a free hand. You're going to say, let's go, with your new curved hand target at your left hip. Let's go. Wait for his nose to touch. Yep, mark for that. And then you're going to pivot. Yep, and when you see his back feet turning, not his front half, but his back feet turning, you're going to mark again, and that's when you deliver the reinforcement slightly behind you. So this is helping him learn that his back feet are what we want to see moving. We don't want to see him getting out of our way by shifting his front torso. Let's go. And you see now how he's following. Yep, there it is, slightly behind me. So the same can work for your right turns too. You want to wait for a target, a successful target. Let's go. And now you're not going to do it. Now you read. Yep. Yep, there it is. So you want to feel that target, mark for that successful target, and then pivot in a direction. And if you see him move with that target to pivot and stay right here glued to your hip, that's another marker, and delivery of reinforcement. Okay? Just good boy, you do good stuff, you're free. Yeah, I know. I know. Yes. We also took some time today to introduce him to the 2 surgery technicians that he's going to be working with. We practiced having him lay down as they sat next to him and kind of mimicked and simulated the placement of a catheter in one of his front legs, which is going to be the very first thing they do to help pre-medicate him in preparation for his surgery. So we got him comfortable there. I will be present to assist for that beginning part. Yes, because he seems to work better when his teacher is in the space. Yeah, down. Versus when she's not. He likes to throw some shade. That's a good boy. Okay, let me know if you have any questions about this exercise. You might notice a towel on the floor. We also shifted away from a stepping stool today for our pivot point and just started using a towel. So what the goal is here is you're going to start delaying your marker. We have been marking for any motion we saw with his back feet up to this point. So we're going to start delaying that marker until he offers a full pivot to face the same direction that we are going. Let me show you what that looks like. Come here. Yep. What's that? Yep. Now he's been a little confused about the towel, so you do want to mark initially when he gets his front feet. Yep. You do want to mark initially when he gets his front. Sir. When he gets his front feet placed, there we go. And again here, you can use, almost, yep, there it is. So we're approximating facing forward together. That is the goal here. So he's got his front feet on our little pivot point, and we're just going to turn with him. Yep, until he is almost, hopefully fully facing the same direction we are. You notice he's still got a little bit of a curve to his body right now? We're going to take that for right now. We can get to the precision point where he is ramrod straight facing the same direction we are, but right now this is enough. Oh my gosh, you're thinking so hard. Yep, there we go. And you can see him thinking about it. He's like, this is a whole new world for me. I don't quite understand, but I'm getting paid when I touch this hand, yes, and when I move my back feet. So that's what I'm learning, okay? He did so well for me today, and he's actually really mellowed out with this really super fine-tuned thinking and like puzzling approach that we're doing now. So this will be very helpful while he recovers from his surgery to keep him calm by focusing on these fine-tuning exercises that really put a point for him on back feet placement and nose placement when he's walking with you, okay? He did really good today, really proud of him, and we will see him on Thursday for his surgery, which is gonna go great, isn't it, buddy? Yeah, you're gonna do great. Yes,